Hello and welcome to the second episode of Scouring the History, a YouTube series where I, Bharat, will be making videos on the history of our places, culture, food and many more. So, without a further ado, let's get started. So, as I said earlier, the Portuguese came in the year 1509. And when they were ruling this region, their main center was Bassein and not Mumbai or any of these islands, because there was nothing to do much in these islands. In fact, these islands were called as the malaria-infested islands. And after a point of time, even the Portuguese thought that they were not able to govern these islands properly. And that is when they decided to give away these islands to rich Portuguese citizens, ask them to maintain these islands, collect revenue and, if possible, send some part of this revenue back to Portugal. Back then, Portugal was a very much Catholic kingdom, a kingdom where different religions were kind of not accepted and many people were forced to convert themselves. Garcia de Orta was a very famous Portuguese doctor, but his only problem was that he was a Jew, because of which even he was forced to convert himself. So what he did was that he publicly accepted that he has converted himself, but instead he stayed a Jew in private. When the intolerance in Portugal increased, Garcia de Orta sailed from Portugal to the very first Portuguese colony in India, which was in Goa. In Goa, he started treating a lot of royal families like the Adil Shahi, the Nizam Shahi, the royal family of Vijayanagar and also the governor over there. Because he had a lot of rich clients, even he earned a lot of money. And out of this money, he bought one of the islands of Mumbai, on which he built a castle. Yes, Garcia de Orta built a castle in Mumbai, which is still standing. Back then, this castle was called as garciadeorta, which means a place where Garcia de Orta lives, or the house of Garcia de Orta. He used this castle as his second home. He used to go there for holidays to party with his friends. Today, this castle is used by the Western Command of Navy. This castle is almost more than 500 years old. This is the oldest standing building in Mumbai, which is obviously modified a lot of times. Even today, when the court martials happen, they take place in this castle. This castle in Mumbai is exactly behind the town hall. We can definitely say that Garcia de Orta was really very lucky that he died before the Portuguese Inquisition started in Goa. During the Inquisition process, the people who were found out to be not so Catholic or a Jew in private were burned alive in front of people. Garcia de Orta's sister was found to be a Jew in private, because of which she was burnt alive in front of people. And when the Portuguese people found out that even Garcia de Orta was a Jew in private, they took out his bones from his grave, scratched them, tortured them and threw them away in sea as a sign of disrespect. Even though he was a very famous and an important person in Portugal. Even today, Garcia de Orta's statue is there in the Institute of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine in Lisbon in Portugal. Even before the Euros was launched in Portugal, there was a note which was called as the escudos, on which there was a picture of Garcia de Orta. Like, even though he was so important, he was treated like this, just because he was not a Catholic. So, this marks the end of episode 2. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, then please like, share, comment and subscribe. And stay tuned till the next episode is out. Till then, keep reading, keep exploring and have a great time. Bye.